everybody knows that you were the original and they were the copycat. Please scroll on if this doesn't resonate. You have undergone a huge transformation, and it goes back to there was some kind of split. Someone says you would have left me anyway. They're sad. This is them being a sore loser right now. Beauty for ashes. This means something regrew, something burnt down and regrew. Social media fake, like they just can't get. They just anyway. Who cares really? Let me pull some cards and see what you need to know about this. But yeah, your originality is being rewarded, and people are seeing that. Yeah, people are really talking about you right now in a good way. People who at one point maybe talked about you a different way can't stop thinking about you. That's how a lot of people feel. Some people feel haunted by you, or they just feel like they see you everywhere for some reason. Always curious about you. Let me move on. I see you everywhere. I didn't even know that card was going to come out, okay? Yeah, they're seeing you everywhere. They can't move on because they keep seeing you. It's like, in fact, some of them are crying out, God, let me stop seeing this person. They're like, what are you trying to show me here? You're really a lesson to some people. Oh, okay. It's like they want to move on. Here's the funny thing. They're trying to move on, right? They're like, oh, I want to move on. I don't want to think about this, but they're always curious. Can't stop looking. And the funny thing is, too, you're not looking at anything of theirs. You're too busy. You got too much going on. I still can't believe that came out just as I said that. Yeah, these cards, anyway, you need to move on. Along with let me move on. Like everybody needs to move on. And this is really for them too. Like, they just can't. Here's the thing. There's a lot of competition, a lot of jealousy, someone who just can't believe you went on to this. Because what happened was they were the copycat, but they somehow delusionally thought they were the creator. You know what I mean? Because, hold on, open invitation. Really deep down, this is why they're always curious about you, because deep down it's like they're in love with you, is what it is. Truly. They've learned a valuable lesson though, but the open invitation is that they wish you would just come back. Deep down. It's like, as long as you're in existence on this earth, their karma is going to be that they can't let this go. They're going to always see you. They're going to be curious. They need to just let it go. They need to acknowledge, actually send you an apology, even if they can't do it physically. They need to at least think it, pray it, say it out loud to themselves. Afraid to be alone. Big changes. Professional bag fumbler. Okay, a lot of this stems from the fact that this person's afraid to be alone. Okay, they're going through a whole lot right now. The big changes, good thing. It's good and bad. You know what's crazy? Okay, here's what I'm getting. You're going through some good stuff. I'm getting that this person actually is going through some good stuff too, or some stuff that should be construed as good, put it that way. Like, they're not looking at it the right way. They're fumbling. Huh. You know what it is? It's this, afraid to be alone. It's like they can't. They're not content with who they are. So it's like, and I know, I haven't been this way in a long time, but I remember being this way maybe when I was younger. I don't know, but I know a lot of people like this. In fact, I think it's the majority of people who are just very needy. Oh wow, operate in love and you will prosper. Say as little as possible. If you do decide to talk to this person, this is what you got to do, okay? Just know that this is someone who, this copycat thing, because I keep going back to that. It's crazy. Like, they're in a desperate situation, and they also maybe don't realize the damage they try to do. Like, they don't see it that way. Like, they're still just in some deep denial about you being the original. There's deep denial because this was a lie they told themselves. And it's just obvious. It's plain as day to everybody. Everybody knows now that you were everything. You know what I mean? Like, you had the original ideas. That delusion, I'm sorry, I'm laughing because the delusion runs deep. And I think they're going to keep seeing you everywhere until that delusion is over. But all you can do is operate in love with, seriously, because telling them the truth isn't going to get anywhere. That, like, it's arguing with a crazy person or a stupid person, or just, it's like this. Arguing with a child. Think about it. Like, would you try to explain, I don't know, how your bank account works to a 2-year-old? Hopefully not. Although these days, okay, I don't have children, and I will say children are much more technologically advanced, so there probably are some 2-year-olds out there managing a bank account. Scarily enough. But you know what I'm trying to say. You know, would you trust them to manage a corporation? Probably not. A bank account, yeah, maybe they can push some buttons. I'm just amazed at these kids. But anyway, that this person is, let's say, okay, you know what? That's actually a good analogy. That came to my mind for a reason. Because some people come across way more mature than they actually are because they're maybe good at a few things. This person, you know, in certain ways they come across very strong, but in other ways they're not mature at all. And I think maybe that I just answered a question for you, for some of you. And a lot of this immaturity stems from this afraid to be alone. Challenge accepted. Pain outside the lines. The desires of your heart. You know what? This is the thing. You have been challenged. Like, let's go to you. You know, let's kind of leave this behind now. This is about you. You're getting the desires of your heart. They're seeing this, you know, and they know it's because of your originality. They know that people see that. And I want you to know that you are strong enough to handle this. Like, you might be thinking, oh, I'm not that original. And I want you to know what I'm getting from this. The combination of these is an imposter syndrome vibe. So let's speak that out of your life, okay? Like, you're going to get the desires of your heart because you're different. You paint outside the lines. That's been coming out so much lately. And you're up to this challenge. You can do anything. God, what is the best energy we need to draw in? What 3 cards? Oh, as soon as I say that, I love it. These cards have been crazy lately. As soon as I say that, 3 cards come right out of the deck. You have everything it takes to be successful. Yes. Okay? Everything. I'm just going to speak this. This is stuff I am speaking into your life, whether you believe it or not, okay? You have everything it takes to be successful. No more imposter syndrome for you. Operate and live when you will prosper with everybody. You're doing fine. You need to embrace this. You have a new season of your life coming. It's a good one, and you need to embrace it. You make excellent decisions. I see somebody like, or feel somebody like on a path, like feeling like they're walking a tightrope, or feeling like they're walking a path that they've just never walked before, like down a road they've never walked without a map. But you do have a map. It's your intuition. It's God, your discernment. Think positively everywhere you go. Imagine yourself in a bubble of divine protection and guidance. Do what gives you peace and brings peace. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. You know, as soon as I said that, I see the word prosper on here too. This person's going to see you prosper. Everyone's watching you prosper. The only thing that's not prospering are the weapons formed against you. Okay? Take that and own it. This is exactly this right here. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Somebody tried to form a weapon against you. No. All it did was come back on them. Everybody knows what happened now. Everybody knows you were the original. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. It is spoken, it is written, and so it is. Amen.